Yeah, I ain't really with this internet. I definitely ain't no YouTube type of dude. But it's been so many dudes on this internet lately fronting and faking to be something that they're not. That I just had to get on here and air it out. Most recently, this dude, CK, Corey King, got flat with Booker. That dude is mad soft. I'm talking about real soft. I was in Elmira with that dude, CK, back in 2002. That dude, CK, was scared to come out of cell. This dude named Sam Buller, this Spanish dude named Sam Buller, was over there in I Block Elmira with us back in 2002. He was the nighttime porter on I Block, long term keep block in Elmira. CK was the daytime porter in I Block, long term keep block. So CK was over there running off his mouth, talking crazy to the dude Sam Buller, like he be on the internet doing, fronting and faking. So that dude Sam Buller was gonna kill CK. That dude CK was so scared that he locked in his cell. They come out for like 2 weeks straight for nothing. So this next dude named Umar that was over there with us from out of Brownsville, Brooklyn, he had to beg Sam Buller not to kill CK. So at first, Sam Buller wasn't trying to hit. Then eventually, Umar wanted to give Sam Buller some dog food. So Sam Buller wound up letting CK live. But that nigga CK was scared to death. That dude CK was over there in Elmira messing with them boys and all that. Every time one of them gay boys moved on the company, CK used to be posted on their cell. Paced up, stuck to their cell like glue. So eventually dudes started saying, yo, why every time one of them gay boys move on the company, CK be glued to the dude's cell? Coming to find out, CK was letting them gay boys give him head through the bars and all that. That dude CK was over in Elmira messing with them boys too. Going down to the shop and messing with them boys and all that. I hear he run around out here in the street doing the same thing. Now he run around talking about he the head of the Bloods. That dude is gay. Word. And that dude CK did get kicked out the whip. He got kicked out the whip when he got his face blown off over there in Southport. Right? We talk about he got his face blown off because he called OG Mac a snitch. He didn't get his face blown off because he called OG Mac a snitch. CK got his face blown off for being scared to death and not wanting to put in work. This what happened. My little man Mac Moulton from out in Juvenile, he wilded out over there in Juvenile, so they sent him over here to the adults. So when Mac Moulton came over here to the adult, he wilded out in Coxsackie, had a little ride with the Bloods over there in Coxsackie. Little Larry Owen on him. He got into a war with Larry Owen over there in Coxsackie. So after he had that little ride over there in Coxsackie against the Bloods and shit, little Larry Owen up, they sent Mac Moulton over to Southport. So OG Mac made Mac Moulton fool. He sent the word over there to Southport. Anybody that fall with Mac Moulton first to get out. So CK was one of the first ones that fell with Mac Moulton. CK and Mac Moulton was down on level 2 together in Southport. And CK was the porter. So CK had access to get at Mac Moulton. But instead of CK trying to get at Mac Moulton, he just started riding Mac Moulton joint. Started acting like Mac Moulton was his man because he was scared to death. So when word got back to OG Mac, that CK was over there, not only did he not get at Mac Moulton, that he had access to Mac Moulton, but didn't get at Mac Moulton, but he was actually down on level 2 in Southport riding Mac Moulton joint, acting like Mac Moulton was his man. So OG Mac made CK fool. So after that, CK wanted to come to level 3 with me in Southport. Me and CK fell in the same company in Southport, level 3, after he became full. So while CK was on level 3 with me in Southport, he went down to the visit. When CK went down to the visit, he fell in the cage with his blood kid Hitler and Benji. So Hitler knew that them dudes were going to eat CK food. So what he did was, he told Benji, listen, let's use this dude CK to help us get these Latin Kings out here first. Then we're going to pop him. So what Hitler did was, he told the dude CK, listen, pop off Lion King back there in the back of the cage with you. I'm gonna get the ones in the front. Then he sent down to Benji that once CK started popping up on the Lion King, it is full. So that's what happened. CK started fighting the Lion King in the back of the cage with his hands. He ain't had no weapon or nothing. He just started fighting the Lion King with his hand. While CK fighting the Lion King in the back of the cage with his hand, Benji came from behind and ate CK full, blew his face off. CK then turned around and started fighting Benji with no weapon. He had no weapon. He definitely ain't cut no 8 people on the visit. And he definitely ain't cut no CO. He just turned around and started fighting Benji with his hand. When the police came, CK didn't stop. So police pounded CK out, knocked his teeth out of his mouth and all that. And CK ain't do nothing. He definitely ain't cut no CO. And he ain't cut no 8 people on no visit. That dude CK ain't cut nothing, never cut nothing in his life. That dude's soft, real soft. Real soft. You know? And just a little disclaimer. You know, I ain't blood. I ain't never been blood. I'm just a nigga out of Brownville, Brooklyn that did over 15 and a half years in prison. So all these jailhouse war stories these niggas be talking about on the internet, either I know about it firsthand or I was there when it happened. So a nigga need to think twice before they get on this internet front and study telling war stories, because it might be a nigga like me that get on here and expose them.